Hey doing everyone, Juan Romero here on this Easter weekend. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm here with the 10 Switch bargains for this week. I've taken over this series for the foreseeable future. James unfortunately had a baby twins born prematurely. More information on the last episode, I'll put that in the top right hand corner if you want to know more. But they were born at 24 weeks. 2 weeks in, they're still going strong, still fighting. So that's great news, a real positive. On that note, Jordan starts off with his pick of the week. What have you got for us, mate?
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Jordan here with my bargain of the week. I'm just out and about in a dead post-COVID China. It's absolutely dead, there's nothing here. Anyways, my bargain of this week is Tales of Vesperia, a fantastic JRPG from Bandai, an all-time classic. It was a 360 game, but now it's on the Switch and every console going. So it's my bargain of the week. I love the story and I especially love the characters. The characters are fantastic. You really get to know them, unlike many other JRPGs out there, because you can view their skits, you know, they converse with each other. And it's just really good getting to know them. Highly recommended. Now, digitally, it's only on sale in North America at the minute, but it's a fantastic 80% off, which is mind-blowing, which is $10. So yeah, if you're in the UK or mainland Europe, I highly advise you just get a $10 eShop card and download that bad boy, because it's an absolute bargain, and that's what we're here for, right? Anyway, that's my bargain of the week.
Great to see you walking around there, Jordan. Thank you so much for your pick. Now, my pick this week is NO Kuni. Now, be aware that the sale is 80% off in the US and 60% off in the UK. So if you can buy from other e-stores, you might be better off buying in the US. It's beautiful. This is a charming tale, unfolds through the use of animation, storyboarded and created by the legendary Studio Ghibli. I absolutely love this game. I played an inordinate amount of hours. The music composed by the renowned Joe Hisaishi, and Wrath of the White Witch combines beautiful animated visuals, masterful storytelling, and that score just creates an absolutely epic role-playing adventure. It's like no other really. It blew me away when I reviewed it. I'll put the link above if you want some more information on this particular game, but I reviewed it very highly indeed. Very much recommend it. So if you can buy it now, if you haven't tried it, check it out. Now, if you're into FPS shooters, then surely everybody loves Doom, don't they? Now, Doom Eternal for me on the Nintendo Switch, a really decent port to be fair. I've played this on the Series X, runs superb over there, but to play this in handheld on the move, it's actually, you know, the performance is not that bad at all. Performs really well on the Nintendo Switch, a good port, it's impressive, and everything's here. It's fast-paced, it's frantic, running and shooting and killing those demons, making them go back to hell. You know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? And the Doom franchise has really stood the test of time, superbly holding on to its grim and pulse racing core gameplay that you just cannot beat. Quake's fantastic. In this enhanced mode, you can play 4-player split screen, 1080p in a widescreen mode. It's got 60% off at this moment in time. £3.19 in the UK and just under $4 and euros for our friends in the US and in Europe. If you want to play a fantastic FPS game that's been enhanced on the Nintendo Switch, runs great, then you got to check this out. It's so cheap right now. You can enjoy it online, local multiplayer and co-op, and of course you get all of the new DLC. There's a horde mode as well. So look, you've got it all here. Absolute bargain. If you've played games like Command & Conquer in the past, then this will be familiar to you. You build your settlement on the newly discovered continent of Northgard, and here you assign your Vikings various jobs. You've got farming, you've got warriors, sailors, law masters, etc. And again, you have to manage your resources carefully to survive harsh winters and vicious foes that you'll get attacked with, and you'll have to discover new territory and unique strategic opportunities. Now here you get to achieve victory in different conditions like trading, law, fame or conquest. You can play against your friends or AI with different difficulty levels as well. So if you love the Command & Conquer type style games, then this one will certainly be for you, and with 75% off right now, pretty much a bargain. I reviewed Windbound on the SwitchWatch channel, so if you want more information on it, check it out. This is a survival exploration game with some Zelda stylings about it. However, some of you will love it, some will hate it, because one of those survival games, and of course time is really important. You're always sort of having to look for food and stuff like that. Now, without any tools, there's little guidance here. The game set across a series of islands, and along the way you'll have to craft, fight, explore and learn a bit about the lore of the game. It's not a huge game, but rather difficult, and you'll have to sort of replay the first few islands a few times until you crack the most effective order to explore in. Now, it isn't perfect, but I still enjoyed it, and there was a lot of potential here. Nice little details at this moment in time with the sort of money off. If you want to try something a little bit different, then this might be for you. Crysis is a game that we still joke about to this day because it pushed hardware to its limits, so to see a port on the Nintendo Switch was pretty surprising. However, it's been ported pretty well, and the game is still great to this day. Fast-paced action as you take on enemies in lush environments wearing your superhuman nanotech suit, and it's pretty thrilling and satisfying. There's a lot to enjoy here, from the story to the ability to tackle your goals in various different ways, and really it's a blast to play on the move as well as on the TV. At this moment in time, 60% off in all regions, one to check out if you're looking for a shooter. Feudal Alloy is the game that has the most money off in this particular video, 90% off, and you can purchase this one for just over £1 in the UK, which is pretty ridiculous. $1.49 in euros and just under $2 for our friends in the US. Now, it's a Metroidvania, it's rough around the edges, little bit odd. You play as a goldfish controlling a robotic body in an odd landscape full of robots in a medieval setting. Now, James did review this one when it came out. There's a nice sort of RPG elements in here, and puzzles are pretty good too. Not perfect, but with 90% off, you just can't go wrong. If you haven't tried this one yet, pick it up. I've picked Guacamelee because I love Metroidvania games, and this particular one is fantastic and is a super great price at this moment. Doesn't really need any introduction, but if you haven't heard of it yet, then you need to sort of try it out if you haven't. It's a magical and creative title that fully embraces the lucha libre wrestling and mystical folklore of Mexico. And they've mashed it together with humor, a really good game, wrapping it all together with a good soundtrack too. And the Super Championship Edition on the Switch brings a lot of little enhancements as well as new areas to explore. Which brings me on to Guacamelee 2, 70% off in all regions. Takes the original game, and I reckon probably either about the same or they've bettered it slightly, but another fantastic Metroidvania game here at a fantastic price. So bag both of them if you can, because they're both excellent. And that brings us to the end of the bargains for this week. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you to all of our members that continue to support us every single month. We really do appreciate it. And if you're still watching, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Take care.